Hello and welcome to another video. As you may noticed, I haven't made a video in I don't know 2 years or something, but now I'm back with better equipment, which means I got a tripod. I think that's what they're called, so the camera won't be shaky. Uh, Today's topic is Rolex and are modern Rolex, new Rolex worth it? And for that, I'm gonna show you my personal Rolex, the Oyster Perpetual 39, reference number. That's a good question. I don't know, I may like put a thing up there or something. So this is my personal Rolex. I've purchased it almost a year ago, and I want to talk to you about it because I haven't seen any video that discusses what it's like to own a Rolex. You know, there are a lot of videos how it's to own, I don't know, certain cars or something, but there's no real video about what it feels to own to wear a Rolex, because in my opinion, wearing a Rolex is something, or rather owning a Rolex is something very special. You know, Rolex has those they make their marketing that it's something special. You know, it's not just a watch. You know, it's a Rolex. You know, and if you first buy one and you get to the jeweler and you get this beautiful green box, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a special feel. I had an Omega Aquaterra 150 meters as my first luxury watch, and I purchased it too new, and I got a really beautiful wooden box. It was like with, I don't know, was it piano lack or something, like really beautiful box, way more beautiful than the Rolex one, and way more precious, speaking of the materials, because the Rolex is basically just, I don't know, copper or something. It's just green stuff, while the Omega one was, you know, real wood that was really nice, nicely made. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a special feeling that you get when you purchase a Rolex, when you wear it. It's just like this. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. You know, every time you look at it, every time you you inspect it, I catch myself often that I look at the watch, but I don't look what time it is, and then I have to look again, and maybe people that are, you know, like bystanders, maybe look crazy at me and thinking, what's up with this dude? Why is he looking at his watch again when he just checked the time 2 seconds ago? It's just it's just something special, you know, something that other brands can't really do as much as Rolex. I I have own a Patek Philippe Eclipse, reference 34, 35, I think. But I'm gonna put a picture up here somewhere. And even though, you know, Patek is one of the best watchmakers in history, or maybe even the best, you know, it didn't give me the same feel as a Rolex. You know, Rolex, especially this Oyster Perpetual is, you could say, an exit watch. You know, it's the only thing that you really need. It has 100-meter water resistance. It has perfect 39 millimeters in diameter, at least on my little girly wrists. It fits pretty good. Let me kind of zoom out or something. Oh shit! You know, it fits. It's just on the edge. You know, if it would be a little bit bigger, it would be too big. I kind of like 36 millimeter watches. That's, in my opinion, the perfect fit for my slender girly girly wrists. But I think it works. Oh, like it just works. If it would be a little bit bigger, it wouldn't work. But in my case, it works. Even though the band is a little bit too loose because apparently it's not hot enough right now. Because usually in the summer it really sticks to my skin. But right now, I guess it's a little bit cold, so you can see it's a little bit. There's a little bit of space, and with the with the Oyster Perpetual, you don't get the extension because on I think the Datejust, for example, you get a little bit of the Easy Link extension, where you get, I don't know, like half a link or something of extra space if you need to, so you could make it fit tighter. And if it gets hot outside in the summer, you can just, like push the link out, and then you have a little bit extra space, so it doesn't get too tight, which is very practical. But unfortunately, the Oyster Perpetual does not have this feature. Also, you can see I had to use the small adjustments all the way to the last one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I could put it back to the first one and ditch a link, but I'm not sure. It's just, I just wear it the way I wear it. And yeah, I mean, it's just so simple. You pop it onto your wrist, and it feels like I've owned it my whole life, even though I just owned it almost a year now. It's just perfect. It's kind of an exit watch. You could just buy this watch, and when you die, your children inherit it. Or I don't know, if you get broke, you could sell it instantly. Like every jeweler in the city would buy it, and you wouldn't lose money. I mean, yeah, maybe a bit if you sell it to a dealer, because the dealer obviously has to make money himself. But that's that instant thing you have with Rolex that you don't have with any other watch. And yeah, it feels, it always feels right. It feels right wearing it with a suit. It feels right wearing it with shorts, with t-shirts. It just always feels right. Also, the white version isn't as much in your face, I will say, as other versions, because you have the black dial version, for example, where the name Rolex pops out more than in this version. I think this is a very clean version of the Oyster Perpetual. And I don't know if you can see it, but maybe let me take a look. The dial is not really just white. It's kind of, maybe you can see it right there. Let me pop that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like crispy. It's like it's not just flat. It's kind of like grainy. Like, I don't know how to call it. It's kind of hard to describe, but you can, I think with that you can, you can see that. I don't know if you can, but it's like, it's not just a flat dial. It's kind of like snow, maybe. I don't know. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. And that's also something that I really like about this watch. Especially if you compare it to the Datejust, the white dial Datejust, that is just a flat white. It's just like boring white, like I don't know, like this. It's just boring white. While this has this grainy thing. If the camera would focus. Hello? Focus? Focus. Maybe? No? Oh, here you go. You see that grainy thing? It's just awesome. Sometimes I just look at the watch and be like, god damn, that's beautiful. Like that's really nice. And yeah, I mean, Rolex, especially the modern Rolex, also have something that, especially if you compare it to the vintage ones, they are extremely durable. I knocked it once against a steel door, you know, those fireproof steel doors, and I don't know if you can see it, but it had like a little, like a microscopically little dint on the glass, but I wiped it a few times and I think it's gone. I don't even know if I see. Let me take a look. Yeah, looks like it's really gone. So they are really durable. Of course, you know, you have the scratches on the bracelet, as you can see, little scratches here and there, and then of course on the clasp. Yeah, those are some nasty scratches over here. But I mean, you know, oh shit, there's a hair. Ooh, that's ooh, what the fuck? And all in all, you know, that's happening. You know, like stuff like this just happens. Uh, if you wear a watch and you don't baby it, you know, you really wear it. You know, it gets on the table, and sometimes you just, you know, you happen to walk into a door or into a wall, and if you're lucky, you have it under the under your suit or under your sleeve. But if you're unlucky, you might just bump the watch against something. And if you happen to have a different watch, for example, a vintage Rolex with a the plexiglass, for example, or even something delicate like I don't know, like a dress watch or something, um, you might really damage your watch. And even if you know the modern Rolexes are easy to just repair it. You know, you get 2 years of warranty worldwide. I even think it's just you know, if you go swimming with it, you don't have to worry about anything. You know, you know, you could shower with it, but I'm not somebody who showers with it. But you know, if you go swimming or something, you don't have to worry about it. Just make sure the crown is screwed in and you're ready to go. And I mean, if it did get water damaged, however that would be possible, you know, if it's, I don't know, if the crown is damaged or whatever, and you didn't know it because you couldn't know it, you get a replacement. You go to your Rolex AD and say, "Yo, man, I got water damaged," even though the crown was screwed and everything, and it would simply be okay again. So I think in my opinion, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39 is the perfect watch. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the 36 would be even better. But then on the other hand, 36 is, you know, like the 39 is sporty as well, you know, because 36 is not that sporty unless you have really tiny wrists and you can't wear anything bigger than 36. Then yeah, of course, go with the uh with the 36. And yeah, I think that's it. That's 1 year of ownership with the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39. I don't think there's anything more to discuss. But the most important message, I think, in this video is that the perfect time to buy a Rolex is right now. If you have the money, go to your local AD. If you want a specific model, you know, give them a deposit and or get on the list if there is one, and get it, because this model right here is already selling for 5,300 now. In just 1 year, it got 100 euros more. And even though, of course, in second hand, they're still in the same price range, and gray market probably as well. But watches are getting more and more expensive, especially Rolex, and I don't think they will stop anytime soon. I don't think they will fall in prices. They will continue to grow. And so if you have the money, go to your Rolex store and purchase one immediately. Right after this video, go to your store. And I'm not sponsored, by the way, unfortunately. If Rolex sees this video, hit me up. Yeah, so that's it. Tell me, what do you think? What's your opinion? Tell me what you liked about the video and what you didn't like. And that's it. See you. Thank you, and goodbye.